What is up, guys? It is Ashley back again with another episode of Road to the First Seed on this new MyTeam. And I told you guys in the last video that in the outseed I made basically all three of my guys rage quit. So I only showed you one of those games, figuring that you guys didn't want to watch me just make guys rage in the second quarter because they weren't really the most fun games. I mean, I just happened to be better than the guys I played, so I figured I would show you the first game I played in the A seed right here. This guy had an all-gold team, and first possession, I pull up with Johan Petro, who knocks that down with an A+, and then something bad happens, and you can see it. It's actually not really a bad thing. I mean, it saves me editing time, and I get a win, so you can see it went all the way down to 0, and I guess he left or he just lagged out. So I'm like, all right, I'll take it. Let's just play another one real quick. You can see Gerald Green is still in my lineup in this video, but I did sell him because you guys told me to in the comments, and I will do whatever you guys really want. This MyTeam is not only mine, but it's yours. I mean, leave me any feedback in the comments, and don't really leave too much feedback in this video because my team has changed so much since then. So I will keep you guys updated soon. I just have to show you a few more gameplays in the 8th seed, and then I will keep you updated. This guy has Del Curry, LeBron, Detlef Schrempf, and Anthony Davis. So a few 80s, and of course LeBron, and then Del Cheese. So we're going into this game figuring that LeBron will do his thing. I mean, he's probably going to score 20 like he does every game, and all I have to do is shut down the three-point cheesers. So first possession, we get a tip pass out of bounds. He pulls up with Del for 3, and he gets that rebound with Detlef, and then we leave Steve Kerr wide open. Not the way we wanted to start the game. And they left Gary Neal wide open, but I missed somehow. He gets it with Steve Kerr and a beautiful pass to Del Curry, even though I almost got there. And I forgot to tell you guys, a new player I got was Greg Ostertag out of a random purple pack. He is the starter on my team at the moment in this video, so that was pretty cool to get him. I mean, he's 99 block and 99 offensive rebound and 91 defense, so he's a pretty beast. 7'2". He gets a lot of those boards, and Gary Neal has all my 5 points at this point. That was an accident, but whatever. So Del Curry, I have to stop him, and then he just randomly makes a bank with Detlef Schrempf. And this was a pretty nice game for me. I mean, it was pretty close throughout, but we were able to get it done in the end. Gary Neal with that floater. He has 7 out of my 9 points at the moment. And then inside to Del Curry, I almost got that block. I was a little late with the block attempt. And Del Curry, I mean, I knew it was coming. I just have to stop it. It's pretty hard to stop. But I was trying my best. I was trying to double him. And there we go. That's what we needed to steal. Gerald Green, when he was on my team, look at this. He's doing like the star emblem with his feet. He's so beast in this game, but he's not even that good in real life. It's pretty sad. 2K better patch that because he's not, unless he proves himself as a better player. He barely even plays in the first place. I might have had that shot in the corner with G, but I'll take the dunk anyway over LeBron. Just nice, easy two-hand slam. So we're up by 8, and then Willie Green in the corner for 3, making it. And I should not have left the corner open in the 1-3-1. So Earl Watson, another little guy I got, take him off the bench for that layup. Puts us up by 7, and look at this play. He gets it to Byron Mullins at the buzzer for 3, slow motion, and he gets it to go. That was crazy. I was like, he shouldn't even inbounded the pass anyway. I almost stole the inbound, and then he just like runs backwards for 3 and knocks it down. And I just get inside with Alonzo G, and he's a great finisher. I mean, I don't even need to put the 6 skill on him. He's that good. Looking for that steal, and we get it with that user with Orlando Johnson. This is my bench in, by the way. Orlando with that fadeaway right here gets it to go. I like his release on the fadeaways. It's pretty easy. So Vlad Radmanovic he also has, and he actually missed it. So here we go with Byron Mullins. I decided to post up. I mean, even watching this over again, I knew I was going to post up there. And we get that spin move. I love doing that on smaller guys. Speaking of like post-ups and stuff, as Carlos Delfino hits that 3, Tim Duncan should not have in my opinion, Tim Duncan should not have taken like a skyhook in that situation against the Heat last night in Game 7. So you guys probably saw that. He was in the post against Shane Battier, who's like 4 inches taller than him, and he decides to like do a skyhook, which he actually like makes a lot. Not a skyhook, but you know what I mean, like a hook shot. Great D there. And he decided to do that, and then he had an easy rebound for a dunk, and he decides to try and tip it in. Like, he has someone small on him. You've got to take that rebound and just dunk it over him. That's partly why they lost. And Manu Ginobili in Game 6 just was a disaster. And floater by Gary Neal, speaking of the Spurs. We're up by 10 here, almost done with the first half. So basically, why I think the Spurs lost, and look at that, get stuffed, Steve Kerr. We wouldn't score, but still just had to show that possession. Is because Tim Duncan wasn't in for rebounds at the end of Game 6. The reason they were lost is because they had Game 6 in the bag, and then they just blew it. And then, obviously, Game 7, there's a little rep bias. I mean, I know that's not really a reason, but it comes into play, like home court. They had Game 6 in the bag. They just blew it. Free throws, I mean, Manu and Kawhi missed shots. You can't afford that in the NBA Finals. And Kawhi is really becoming a great player in this league. I can see him as someone making an impact. And he better have good rebounds, good rebound rating next year, because he got like 17 or 16 rebounds last night. That was crazy, getting rebounds over LeBron. And if any young player can guard LeBron, like no one can guard LeBron like Kawhi can, in my opinion. And LeBron gets that and one. Like, Kawhi Leonard is probably one of the best upcoming players in this league. It's like him, Kyrie. And speaking of upcoming players, Nerlens Noel, I actually don't think he's going to be that good. I don't think he's, he might be decent, but I don't know where he's, probably the Cavs, but I can't really see him as a great impact. And look at that steal by Gary Neal. I'm just, taking these passes, and then finally this time he goaltends me for some reason. I mean, it was a good effort. And things like that by LeBron, they were bound to happen. So he got that dunk right there. And then we steal it with Chris Humphries. I'm like, okay, whatever. So Chris Humphries back out to Gerald Green. And I'm going to take that wide open too. It's not cheese at all. I mean, people may call that kind of shot cheese, but I don't know why are people calling everything cheese nowadays? I have cut down, not cut down, I never really am a fan of threes in the first place, so, I shot 14 this game. At the end, I show you the team stats. This guy shot, 24 or something, and I shot 14, so, and I have a good percentage on my threes when I take them. I don't know how you call it three-point cheese when you're leaving someone wide open in this game. Even in real life, you could kind of hit those. So let me know in the comments below. What I want to know is, obviously, threes should be patched, and, do you think Kawhi Leonard can be the next big thing in this league? I want you guys to tell me that, and I also want to want you guys to comment about the finals. Anything you have to say is fine. I comment back to anyone. So, LeBron James pulling up right there. Makes it only a 5-point game. We're kind of losing our little lead. But we get a steal with Orlando Johnson, back out to Alonzo G, and then this is our bench again. Our bench doing work, and we dunk over LeBron. I was like, whatever, not really a flashy dunk or anything, but he got it done. Also, right now, I want to give a shout-out to Alex Detter. You can look him up on YouTube. It's just Alex Detter. And on Xbox, you could send him a friend request. His name is Keep It Faded. And we get that putback right there. So I just did it in slow-mo, but it didn't. It was after the buzzer, so it didn't count. So going into the fourth quarter by 5, and his name is Keep It Faded, capital K, capital I, capital Faded. And another guy I'll send a shout-out to is Verruct3, as he joins my party in the video. He's just a cool guy. He's probably going to comment on this video. I think his name is Nate, so he's a cool dude too. And we get that foul. And they were just begging me in my parties. They join my parties every day, so they were like, come on, just give us shout-outs, why not? And I was like, okay, might as well get it done now because, yeah, and he sends me a friend request on this account too, so you could tell. So Del Curry, we have to stop him in this fourth quarter. This is where we have to lock down. LeBron James, you're kind of stupid for shooting threes. I would, even though last night he was knocking them down, he's not a three-point shooter. I mean, he's getting better and better, but he's never going to be of that caliber. And Earl Watson almost got that and one. First one we put up is good. The second one as well. So that's where free throws come in handy. We hit both. 8-point game, then we get a steal. We're playing some nice defense. And Byron Mullins is a great mid-range shooter. He got an A right there. Puts us up by 10, so I'm thinking this is in the bag. But then I realize he still has Del Curry on his team, so you got to keep watch But he actually makes it 2 right there with his own Mullins. And you may be asking why I like to play the bench a lot in the fourth quarter. It's because I evenly give my guys a rest because they make more shots and they're more energetic if you call timeouts. That's a tip I have. You guys got to call timeouts whenever anyone is on your team is tired. It just helps out a lot, and you got to do subs. I would never have on auto subs. It really makes a huge difference. And if you're not going to guard me under the basket, I'll take that. So Earl Watson got that there, and we're doubling Dell. He actually passed out of it, and he missed. So that is basically it for the game. We were up by 9. Gerald Green, just to cap it off, gets that dunk. And I stay undefeated. I was 5-0 at this point, and the streak would keep on going. I'll show you guys more gameplay as long as you guys want. And another thing I want to mention is the 2K server is just failing lately. They haven't updated the injured players, so I can't do my 130K pack opening yet. And just final possession, we're up by 21, I think. Yeah, 21. And he just puts it up. He doesn't even shoot it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment about Kawhi Leonard and his upcoming star ability and anything about the finals. All my comments are appreciated. Look at the stats. It is SGE, and I'm out.